Is salt secretly the villain of your diet? We hear it all the time. Cut the salt. It's bad for your heart. It's a silent killer. But what if I told you that without sodium, you literally couldn't function? It's one of the biggest paradoxes in nutrition, and today we're going to unravel the science behind it. Stick around, because the truth about salt is way more fascinating than you think. Let's start with the basics. Every time you move a muscle, think a thought, or even just have a heartbeat, you can thank sodium. Your body is electric. Your nerves communicate using tiny electrical signals, like a massive biological power grid. Sodium, along with potassium, creates the electrical charge that allows these signals to fire. Think of it this way. Your nerve cells have these special gates, called sodium-potassium pumps. In a resting state, there's more sodium outside the cell than inside. When a nerve needs to send a message, those gates fly open, sodium rushes in, and that sudden change in charge creates an electrical impulse. This is called an action potential, and it's the fundamental language of your nervous system. Without enough sodium, this entire communication network would grind to a halt. It's not just for nerves either. Sodium is also crucial for absorbing nutrients in your gut and maintaining the right balance of fluids in your body. So, sodium isn't the villain. It's an essential hero for our basic survival. Okay, so if sodium is so vital, why does it have such a bad reputation? This is where the story gets complicated. And it all comes down to one word: balance. The main concern with high sodium intake is its effect on blood pressure. Here's how it works. When you consume a lot of salt, your body holds onto extra water to dilute the sodium in your bloodstream. It's trying to maintain that perfect fluid balance we just talked about. This extra water increases the total volume of blood circulating through your blood vessels. Imagine trying to push more water through the same garden hose. The pressure inside the hose goes up, right? That's exactly what happens in your arteries. More blood volume means higher pressure on your artery walls. Over time, this chronic high blood pressure or hypertension can damage your blood vessels, strain your heart, and increase your risk for heart attack, stroke, and kidney disease. So, while your body needs sodium, too much of it forces your cardiovascular system to work overtime. And that's where the danger lies. Now, you've probably noticed that some people can eat salty foods all day and seem perfectly fine, while others just look at a bag of chips and feel their blood pressure rise. Why is that? This is a huge area of research, and it turns out there's something called salt sensitivity, for a variety of reasons, including genetics, age, and existing health conditions. Some individuals' bodies are simply less efficient at handling excess sodium. Their kidneys might not excrete it as effectively, leading to a more dramatic spike in blood pressure after a salty meal. About half the people with high blood pressure are considered salt sensitive. And even a quarter of people with normal blood pressure can be. It's a spectrum. There isn't a simple test for it yet. But scientists have identified certain genes that play a role. This is why personalized nutrition is so important. The one-size-fits-all advice to drastically cut salt might not be necessary for everyone. But for those who are salt sensitive, it could be a life-saving strategy. So, what's the verdict? Is salt killing you? The answer is no, but an imbalance of it can be. Sodium is absolutely essential for life, powering our every thought and movement. The problem isn't the salt itself, but the excessive amounts found in modern processed foods. Our bodies evolved on diets with much less sodium, and they simply aren't equipped to handle the overload we often throw at them. The key is moderation and focusing on whole, unprocessed foods where you control the salt shaker. Cooking at home is your best defense. Instead of fearing salt, respect it. Understand its role and find the right balance for your unique body. Thank you so much for joining me on this deep dive into the science of sodium. If you found this helpful and want to learn more about how your body really works, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more videos. We'd love to have you in our community. Stay curious, and we'll see you in the next one.